The church doors are open. Welcome to the Hurykane and not trap this church. We got the USS Hurykane floating above the church. You know what it is.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thanks, computer. Prepare to engage. You know. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? How we gonna start there? Got the church doors open. With the church doors open. Shouts out to everybody. Hope everybody hear this clearly.
Revolution never ride for life. 5 lives, homicide. All you haters ain't shit. Brought storms. Brought storms. Brought storms. Brought storms. Brought storms. Brought storms. Brought Riding out in this bitch, all you haters ain't shit. With fast lyrics, slow lyrics, these bullets don't miss. Y'all worry about vibes, I worry about vibes. So I gotta go around and tone it down. I think I'm losing my mind. Talk about the gold man, say motherfucker 1,000 times. When I see you with 1,000 eyes, we'll prophesize that I'm organizing revolution that will ride for life. 5 homicide, every time I've been a freak on a motherfucker die. Y'all think I'm out of mind, but I'm the god of storms. I do this shit all the time. God of storms, bow down to the god of storms. 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 All the way to the god of storms. Bow down 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 to the god of storms. To the devastation, trying to go fast and broke the brakes. Going at a pace you would never trace. Head to the impact you would never brace. Rid of AK from the place, okay? Today, I'm like AK, but it's late today. Revolution never limits that I paved the way. From a river stuff to it's great, your face. Leave your day, yesterday. You gotta get another man to manipulate. I'm pulling up a getaway. You walk the door, that's fair. Over this yesterday. We'll do it to this way. But do it still. Grab the good, I'm fully prepared. All you haters, you better be there. Get prepared for the storm right here. God of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, all praise to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the. Frankincense, we but this bitch no Frankincense. sense. Revolutionary let the day commence. So we going all out before the day is finished. They got many guns as I pay for clips. They watching everything with some major shit. They poison water, poison food, chemtrails in the air, they spraying shit. CDC, they make you see it. Black rock penalty, they take the shit. Tell us in the middle beats to the day to bitch. So they great hurricanes, so it's to miss. Tell the rise up there, raise the fist. No bullet with me, let's take the trip. Shoot together, government and make us flip. Try to fill the world with amazing hits. Now the storms, bow down to them.
Even though my God is my first lady.
Bow down to the God storm. 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 Bow down to the God storm.
There go my baby.
Bow down to the God storm.
My first lady.
Bow down to the God storm. 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 Bow down to the God storm.
The church doors is open. Roll up the frankincense. All praise be to the God of storms. Shout out to the God.
Bow down to the God storms.
You already
Bow
know.
down to the God storms.
That's the
Bow down
opening.
to the God storms. Bow down to the God.
Shout out there about the hurricane and not trap this church. All praise be to the God of wind, storms, and fire. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Salute branches. Much love to my first lady. And shouts out to the congregation. We got ladies walking up the aisles with the collection plate, but they ain't collecting nothing. Y'all making sure y'all grab the frankincense out the collection plate and spark it on up. You already know. Ride that Sunday synth wave. Woo-wee. Super synth wave Sunday. Thank you, Fonta. I love us. We be creating original thoughts just out the clear blue, baby. We so cold. We so fucking cold. Super Synthwave Sunday. Sexy Super Synthwave Sunday. Sexy Super Synthwave Sunday service. Sexy Super Synthwave synthesized. Synthesized, really? I don't know. But shout out to everybody. Hope everybody having a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, cool night. Y'all, we do on the Sunday Hood service. We deconstruct Christianity. And you know, we still got more music to play before we get started. Y'all know how church starts. It always starts off with the music. It starts off with the music. Please don't stop the music. That's right. New and exclusive. My other phone knocking like a bitch. I'm trying to put some shit in the chat. My phone knocking up. Gotta hit the second phone.
This is more than the fantasy. Baby, travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. No fuck, till we fast asleep. Wait till she got on top of me. Hey, this is more than the fantasy. Baby, travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. No fuck, till we fast asleep. Wait till she got on top of me. Hey. Let me hit you with this Detroit flow. Shout out the feed, now I'm that beat so cold. Like a pig, got some girls that is down to fuck. Don't fuck with them lanes, baby, ride with us. We fly as fuck, come through with the freshest fit. Time to step on the scene with the freshest kicks. Time to do another show at the club tonight. Then grab my bag and we go to fuck tonight. Let me take the word up, making love tonight. Baby, bend that dance over, let me love you right. Can't deconstruction work about to break your walls. She is so adventurous, we have sex at parks. After naughty picnic, she can ride the dick. Going up and down like hydraulics and shit. She talking to me, naughty gators getting intense. Where before I come inside, you get a pass and a kiss. This is more than the fantasy. Baby, travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. No fuck, then we fast asleep. Wait till she got on top of me. Hey, this is more than the fantasy. Baby, travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. Smoking fuck, then we fast asleep. Wake up, she got on top of me. Hey, girl, you the truth, let's chill for a while. Got another spot for us, girl, bet you a smile. About to do some cosplay, we gon' do a show. Got a lot of folks chillin' on the boat off the coast. Pull up in the Audi, the new Valari. Redhead got us had to take me to the party. She has some girlfriends, that's a group and army. They took me to the room, we was getting naughty. Baby girl love me, said I'm cool and charming. Thank God, baby girl, you never wrong me. We going overseas, we be doing some things. One day, baby girl, I'm blessing you with a ring. But in between time, no disparaging us. When I get to the room, girl, I'm telling you. Then after this session, girl, I'm rolling the blunt. Then I'm going back in, cause I can't get enough. This is more than the fantasy. Baby, travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. No fuck, then we fast asleep. Wake up, she got on top of me. Hey, this is more than the fantasy. Baby, travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. Smoke fuck, then we fast asleep. Wake up, she got on top of me. Hey.
New and exclusive. Much love to the inspiration, my first lady Vonta. Shouts out to the congregation. Make sure y'all spark up that frankincense, cause we ain't got no frankincense. New and exclusive. Shouts out to everybody in the Hurykane and Night Trappist Church. Let go. I know we had a wild night last night. You the blessing today, y'all.
Born legend, got cold weapons for soul sessions. Through the 7, that's when I give my soul lessons. Paid so much, dog, didn't get no blessings. Didn't get a return on my investment. I was tested, hamster in the fucking wheel. Had to leave the experiment to get fucking healed. Had to learn that God, man, it lives within. Walk a righteous path to this world in. Let that beat ride.
He was naughty last night, really. And the night before last.
Let that beat ride.
Oh,
Let that beat ride.
y'all ready, y'all? Let go.
In the working, the shadow working became the journey. On this crazy journey, I'm trying to stay in a state of learning. From everything to nature and metaphysics, sound and frequency, energy is all through these instruments. I'm the eminent, ain't no destiny synthesis. I see this shit to death for fucking with the innocent. For real, blowing up a building with some kids in it. That's our government, y'all. They some real bitches. From the globalists, focus shit. I'm a loaded, could got a blast on some motherfucking soldier shit. Like a spiritual wandering rebel. Can't talk to people no more, they be below a 6th grade level. I find people that carry the vibe. The same vibe is mine. I kill the enemy every time. From spitting rhymes to spitting lines, the real design. Spring revolution to the end of time. Let that beat ride. Let the beat ride.
Let the beat ride part 6.
Let the beat ride.
I don't know how many let the beat rides I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go to infinity.
These old geezers, parasitic world leaders, have to stuff they face with these old leaders. Super kicks to roundhouse, make time bounce, chop the body up and send the parts to his child house. Ain't what I'm about. Fuck around and find out. Shoot up everything from the mansion to the townhouse. Better run to your bunker, that's a safe place. I'll sit back, so plan and meditate. Books away, go toe to toe with a heavyweight. Break your face quicker than shoot your ass in the alleyway. I'm the light in dark night, it's alright. Trying to find balance and make it through these dark times. I find people that carry the vibe. The same vibe is mine. We kill the enemy every time. We spitting rhymes and spitting lines. We through the side. The screen back. revolution till the end of time.
What's up to my first lady?
Let that beat ride.
Baby.
Let that beat ride.
Hey.
Let that beat ride.
You already know. And you already know. We can't have the Sunday hood service without the head of the choir. Yo, Jordan, what's good? Get that church organ out here. Get the horns. Where's my snare? Bring them drums in. Put my sax at. Shout out to everybody in the Hurykane tonight. Trap this church.
Yeah, we bringing it back. So cold with the flows when I spit it on tracks. Great hardcore lyrics, gotta put it on wax.
They have
We
church without
can't
Jordan.
tell lies, we be spitting the facts. Most rappers is trash and they do it for cash. I do it for the love with this lyrical blast. Going fast like flash when I'm whipping your ass. Let me slow it down quick, this a blast from the past. Underground flows with an old school vibe. Nitric head to the beat and remember the rhyme. Real music, you can hear it, you can never deny. Hurykane and join the knock when we be keeping it live. From Detroit to Savannah, let the whole world see. Midwest, Southern soul, make the people believe. Spitting revolution lyrics so my people be free. Throw your hands in the air if you rollin' with me. Underground sound that goes down in Motown. Straight to your town, smoke a pound, we smoke clowns. Cold sound, everybody know what goes down. Underground sound, yeah, we bringing it back now. Tell them, Jay.
Bringing it back. Bringing it back. Hey. Back to the underground. Back to the underground. Where it comes from. Back to the underground. To where it comes from. Back to the underground. Where it comes from. Hey. Breaking it back. Breaking it back.
Wear those headphones around soon for Jordan. Me too. Can't wait to hear the new work.
We going back again, spinning back just like a paladin. Yeah, we gotta win. The underground is back again.
Tell them.
It's time to take it back again. Spinning back just like a paladin. Yeah, we gotta win. The underground is back again. For my ancestors.
Getting higher.
This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound.
Amen.
It's time to take it back now.
Can I get an amen or can I get a gram? A gram. Let me get a gram of weed.
This that underground sound.
Let me get an A gram.
It's time to take it back
Oh, the
now.
frankincense.
Underground
Say you got
sound.
no frankincense.
This that underground sound.
Hey,
This that underground sound.
bring that motherfucker beef back.
This that underground sound.
Bring that sax
This
in.
that underground sound.
Hey,
This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now.
You already know. You already know. Shouts out to Jordan. You know we gotta play another from Jordan. Gotta play another one.
Buzz on the bass, so you know the bitch.
The song that started it all. Let's go.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up.
The Empire.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up.
What we do when we headed to the club with the crew?
What we gon' do? Pull a nice chick, get a loose. Roll up the goose and the juice. We hang like a noose. The party going down on the roof. The baby, drop it low to the dance floor. Let me get that this baby, I won't let go. Baby, look in my eyes and say you been a boss. What nigga do you want now? Pay the cost. 17, 30 days on the don't say. Oh, the Casamigos, what do you say? Hurykane, the Jordan, go put it on ya. From Detroit straight down to Georgia. We poppin' to 6 in the morning. This be so cold, let's keep it going. Knock it out the park with these cold moves. Yo, Jay, you tellin' them what we gon' do. Hit them with that old school.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up.
Yeah, tell the live it down, girl, about to give it up. Tell the fine girl, put the drink in the bigger cup, fill it up. Tell the red girl, about to drink it up. Now we give it dance slow, yeah, get the live it up. Some of the bitches, and when I'm really spitting for the women that wanna feel it. I know they dig it, got his head back to the bar, and get some more. Looking for this is the girl, you wanna smoke? On the boat, smoking gelato, sipping Moscato. From the bottle, this girl 20 more than the model. Body of the got it, just being out of smoking exotic. Everybody go up and down like it's hydraulics. On the dance floor, we getting lit. Pop lock, go the road by. You can even do the splits, so smooth and with these cold moves. Jay telling them what we gon' do. Hit them with that old school.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up.
Throw your hands up in the sky. You forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. I said throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Let the beat drop.
Nothing like a good wholesome Sunday funk. That's right. Hey. Shouts out to the lovely Barbara. Yo, man, when do we get an announcer for the Hurykane tonight cap this church? Dude sound like one of them guys that do movie trailers. Shouts out to Vonta.
Funky, 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 funky.
Know what it is? Hit you with the. All right, now I need my ladies to walk up the aisle and pass out these frankincense real quick because we ain't got no frankincense. As y'all reach in the collection plate and y'all pull out y'all frankincense, I want y'all to sing this song. To all the fellas in the congregation, if you sit next to a baddie right now and you got that fatty, I need y'all to get up and jam. Much love, my first lady, Vonta. Let's go.
Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. It's so good, big ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty,
baby.
Chillin' with this baddie. It's so good, big ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty,
One need a kill, baby, in about 10 minutes.
It's so good, big ass.
Got rid of it in the first 2 seconds.
Chillin' with this
Damn box.
It's so good, big ass, call me daddy. Push it to the limit, limitless addiction. Pussy, money, weed, baby girl, I gotta get it all up in it. Give this bitch the business. Business booming good, stock prices never slipping. I've been smoking heavy, chillin' in the Chevy. Hanging with this chick, she the cool, hot and ready for whatever. She down for whatever. This fucking weed took us on another level. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, bigger ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie.
It's all good, Vonta. You the first lady, baby.
Bigger ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty,
It's all
chillin' with
good,
this
Vonta.
baddie.
You the lady of the church, baby. You go ham all you want, all day.
Smoking on the fatty,
And get naughty.
chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, bigger ass, call me daddy. Think how I'm living, chillin' with these women. Fucking that we sippin', got the club jumping, bitches. Now I'm talking to this daddy, giving her the addict. Pull up to my crib in the cranberry caddy. Got her feeling naughty. Time to have a party. Smoking weed, now she run my dick like a hardy. Blasting all up in it. Take her out to dinner. After that we smoke a bunch of weed by the river. Smoking smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, make the man's call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, make the man's call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, make the man's call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, make the man's call me daddy.
Yeah, fuck YouTube for messing with my first lady short. She was just trying to put out a short. You know, she won the appeal. And after they give the appeal to my first lady, if anybody click on her short or a video, it says, this may be inappropriate. I'm like, y'all putting warnings on my baby video? What? You know, which lets me know that, you know, they probably gonna do it to some of mine if I get naughty. YouTube and the United States. And I've been following this shit for the past 2 years, probably 2.5 years now. They're cracking down on Japanese animators. They're cracking down on anime. They're cracking down on AI, but yet they're using AI to monitor and control shit. So what, it's going back to what Neil Mohan said when a person was asking the owner of YouTube, Neil Mohan. It's like, so what are we gonna do with the AI slop and shit? We'll do with the AI slop by using more AI. And motherfuckers laughing shit off, you know. But they consider the shit AI slop. But there's other people that's using AI for all their content. So they're fucking with up and coming content creators, but letting people that's already established do their own thing. But like at the same time, it also fucks with people that been on forever. They got a shitload of subscribers and they lose their whole channel without no warning. So it's like, it's a 50-50 fucking chance that whatever we put up could get our channels eradicated. And then you see what's promoted. That's what we got to promote. No, I'm not promoting the left-right paradigm. I'm sorry. I'm not fucking with the politics shit. I will break it down and I will be objective and I will rip their asses apart. But I'm not going to pander to the paradigm. It's like, come on. You know, but I bet if I was following Christianity, I get a shitload of views. I bet if I was following either Trump or whatever the other party is, I'd be getting a shitload of views. If I was speaking with a scared tone, talking about war and all this shit going on, you know, or play it super fucking safe. Make 10-minute, 10-second shorts of just some regular bullshit of a cat roaming around or something. I'm like, man, nah, And it could be a point where you saying 10 seconds of truth they'll get rid of it. It's like, come on now. I just got to make bullshit every time I come online. Nah, I'm not doing that. I've been on it for 6 years. I've been fighting everything. I've been saying all the shit in the beginning that has came out now, you know, and they really started this shit when that scamdemic started. It was like, yeah, we're going to do the AI robot experiment here. We're going to shut everybody down. You know, but some motherfuckers was doing it manually. Hashtag Mark Zuckerberg. Suppressed our content for the whole scamdemic. Soon as Trump get in office, now you want to come out and be like, the government made me do it. Sorry. If you're so sorry, why is you not lifting the bans on people's accounts? I still haven't went live on Instagram. I'm still debating about if I want to keep it or not. You know, but there's a couple people I talked to from school. You know, it's like, same as Facebook. There's a couple people I talked to from school. You know, when I was in high school, we was doing music, we was doing art. You know, so it's like, I saw a couple old teachers that I'm motherfucking, with the fucking class, not with the class with like up in college, but like, other teachers that I was in their class. They got my whole motherfucking school as a page, and like everybody that was there, even the times of my mama and her friends, it's like kind of like a crazy traditional bloodline thing going. It's like everybody from the hood went to this school, and their families went to the school, and their families. It's like one of them schools that You're like one of them generational type shits, you know. But an important revelation, 10 views, a dog farting, 100 million views. Right. Right. An important revelation, 10 views, a dog farting, 1 million views. Right. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then they say they crack it down on AI slop, right? They crack it on AI slop, right? I'll be playing these videos of Schopenhauer and Nietzsche, you know, that's AI slop. But they let that shit go. And then I need to debunk that. It's like, you know, like that's why you never follow things 100%. Some of the shit in those DJ videos, sometimes it kind of veer people off. I got a video to break down all the shit because I noticed it too. It's like, how come all of a sudden all these Friedrich Nietzsche videos and all these other Schopenhauer Stoicism videos is popping up out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, the thing about it is, like, I already know most of this shit. It's just good to, you know, hear it and get some motherfucking you know, like some therapeutic sessions going. But some of the shit that they say is some is kind of misleading, but majority of the videos that I do play, there is an essence of truth in it. That's why I always stop and try to break down, because most of the time, you know, like when I was discussing the Carl Jung videos I was doing, I always stop and break down, like, look, it's good what he's saying, but he's not breaking down the reality of what people is actually going through in the present moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, you know, like I always got to make that, you know, distinction, because most of the time a person would get caught up and start fantasizing and romanticizing about the information instead of applying it to their life. You know, it's like, let me hear something to make me feel good type shit instead of really, really, truly applying it. But going back to the AI slop, they're putting it out there, but they're not fucking with those channels, but they're fucking with us if we're doing something with some sexy ladies or something. I guess they want my shit to be bland like a motherfucker. But even if I be normal, you know what they still do? I either still get a copyright or they age restrict me. They just age restricted the motherfucking video. The video I did with Jordan and Philly OG, the motherfucking, their parents designed us to fail. Yeah, age restricted. Why was that age restricted? And I'm talking about my fucking life. You know, it's, oh my God, this is a real sensitive topic. We don't want nobody seeing this. We don't want nobody to see the real effects. No, fuck all that. Why did it have to get age restricted? You know what I'm saying? I ain't say nothing wrong. Everything is truth. It's like, and you know, like the people came on the panel, shout the big dog Philly OG, because he popped up and was like, man, bro, you changed my perspective. You know? Or you made me look at some shit in a different light. That's the whole point of why I get live. You know, for somebody, just one person, all it takes for one person to be like, you know what, I understand where you're coming from. Or I see it from that perspective now. I understand now, you know, and then apply it to their life. I'm about to move differently now, speak differently now, or show compassion for the situation. You know, I'm a bad motherfucker. Yep. I'll never understand how that YouTube algorithm works. I understand it. At first I didn't, but I understand it. They don't want real people talking. Let the sheep, let the NPCs, let the confused and divided talk. Because the attention is their currency. You know, keep people engaged with bullshit instead of truth, and block all truth. And if you don't want to hear truth or watch something funny, you want to get naughty. You know, at least the chicks got clothes on. Stop saying sex and nudity if there is no sex and nudity. This is why, another thing, this is the simplest part. This is why I say the AI will never be smarter than humans. Because if y'all saying sex and nudity, if the chick have clothes on, then you are either a liar or you just motherfucking saying fuck us. Simple as that. But they want us to throw it off. Oh, it's the AI program. There's nothing we can do. Yes, the fuck you can. Y'all put the shit in place. Shut the shit off. Simple. But no, sooner or later, the only people that's going to be left on YouTube is the motherfucking shills, NPCs, the confused and the divided and the already conquered. We're going to find a new platform. I'm still searching. But right now, YouTube is up there. But I remember when YouTube was losing to TikTok And then when YouTube was losing to TikTok, guess what YouTube did? We're gonna do shorts now. Yeah, YouTube ain't nothing but a bunch of bitch ass biters and dick riders off of TikTok. And TikTok ain't even that big of a fucking platform. To me, personally, I'm tired of seeing a Christian algorithm and the confused, conquered, divided, dumb algorithm. It's kind of hard to find some spiritual people. You know, it's kind of hard to find spiritual people. But they got rid of 6 of my TikToks because I was spitting truth. So, like, at the end of the day, I already know what it is. And even when it comes to doing this right here, deconstructing Christianity, this is truth. Because once you wake up and realize that the shit ain't real, you got to talk about it because you devoted your whole life to it. Just to get nothing. You got to tell your side of the story. What like Christians like to call your testimony. Tell your testimony. Okay, here's my testimony. I prayed all my life, didn't get no answer. When I left Christianity, shit got better. Bars. For real, for real. God damn, my fucking second phone just cut off. I was about to put something in the chat. Shit. The fuck happened to my phone? That bitch is supposed to be at 40%. But anyway, let's get off into another track. Or should we get to the service? Let's get to the service. You know what? No. We don't get to the service shit. We're going to have to do one more song because I got to do this for the first lady. Get naughty. Then we're going to do the service. Shouts out to everybody. Hashtag fuck YouTube and the bots and the haters. And the lurkers that don't hit the like button but just want to try to get some info. Fuck up.
Time to have a party. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty. Time to have a party. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Get naughty.
Thank you, my first lady. My number one.
Baby girl get naughty. Baby girl get naughty. Walking in the club, lady show me love. See me on stage, tell that motherfucker love. Baby girl getting low, drop it to the floor. Make it back up, baby, make that ass roll. Out of control, got me saying roll. Baby twerking on me, girl, you know how it go. When the drop singing low, take it to the mo. Baby hop on it soon as the door close. I'm the one that she chose. Take off my clothes, pull out the camera phone. Wanna see you do a pose. Put your tube video, time to make a flick.
Naughty in church.
When I'm giving her the flick, baby girl, you the shit. Girl like a party bitch, love a bad chick, shit. Fire like an arsonist, baby, this a hit. Got another party bitch, call me Santa Claus, had to put you on the naughty list. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl, love it, then she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl, love it, then she about to get naughty. Get naughty,
about to give it to you now.
Get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 naughty. Giving her the business, love it when I'm in it. Bend her ass over, that's her favorite position. Give it to her raw, going in the deep. Fucking all night, we ain't about to go to sleep. Vibing to the beat, while I clap her cheeks. Baby girl screaming and she fucking up the sheets. She the beauty, I'm the beast. Eat it like a feast. Sweet cherry pie, baby, let me get a piece. Detroit after dark, did it in the park. Under the stars on the hood of a car. See your best wrist, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. They ain't after work, we went to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. It's a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get naughty, naughty, Time to have a party.
I know how it is. Every time before church start, they always play music for about like 30 damn minutes.
Time to have a party. Time to have a party.
Standing up all day.
Girl looking and she about to get naughty.
Get naughty.
Naughty. Get naughty. 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 Get naughty. 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 Get naughty. Naughty. Naughty.
You already know what it is. Disclaimer. Before we start this service, I always give my disclaimer. Over here, we deconstruct from Christianity. Why you deconstruct, Hurykane? Because I prayed all my life and didn't get no fucking answer. You live place to place, house to house, shelter to shelter, abando to abando, stand with people to stand with people. Your mother is super selfish and stubborn and on crack. And all you can do is just pray because the family don't want to help. They want to be silent about it. Pray about it. Pray about it. And a whole bunch of people helping mama out. She still smoked and drank it and fucked it all. Prayed all my life, and didn't get no answer. So in 2006, I said, fuck God, fuck Jesus, fuck the devil, fuck Satan, fuck angels, fuck demons, fuck all the fucking terms of Christianity and everything from the holidays that connect with it. Everything can fucking cease from existence. So after 06, shit, I lived my life, shit got better. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with what works. It's like, you just want to be seen. You just want to be a demon. Nope. I wake up generally a good person. I be kind to people. I'm loyal, reliable, responsible, trustworthy, honest, understand conflict resolution, understand, the fucking shit around me. And I understand most of y'all motherfuckers wear a mask, and just coming to the realization not too long ago, you can't battle facts with faith, so there's no reason to argue with a Christian. See, they'll walk away happy with a smile on their face, knowing that they drained you hours and hours of your time, you giving them facts that they clearly fucking see, but they still gaslight you and lie to themselves and probably lie to you. Most of these Christians haven't read the fucking Bible from front to back. All these motherfuckers go to the church with their shame, guilt, and regret. That's why it's peaceful right now. Have you noticed every Sunday be peaceful yet? Because all the motherfucking real evil motherfuckers are in church. And the stats show people are leaving this fucking religion on the daily in the high numbers. Y'all can look it up. So, with that being said, deconstructing Christianity is what we do. Here go the facts. There's over 45,000 plus denominations. You feel me? 45,000 plus denominations of Christianity. Can't none of y'all get it right. But out of those 45,000, I'm cool with only 4 because they're cool with me. The first set of Christians are the open-minded Christians, Christians that believe in what they believe, but they don't be condescending or judgmental to me for not believing. We can still sit down, chit chat, and have dialogue because, there's other shit to talk about. But most of these Christians can't get a whole fucking full 2 sentences out without saying hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, and God is good. No, the fuck he isn't. And I prove that to you every service. I do. But shouts out to the open-minded Christians that believe and they don't care if I don't believe. Shouts out to y'all because we can still talk and still be friends, But most motherfucking friends and family members disown you for not being a Christian anymore. You know what I'm saying? Really just motherfucking straight exile you from family and friendship circles. And you have to deal with, being sad that you don't got no friends no more because you don't want to believe in imaginary entities. You know what? It's a good thing. Go find some new friends. Go find a new comfort circle that actually feel where you're coming from, that understands you, and you can motherfucking be great. Because at the end of the day, most of these Christians don't even get back to their fucking community. They take from the fucking community. While the hood motherfucking struggle, your church bubble. Your motherfucking church paying, my motherfucker took all your money, paying for the kids' tuition, paying for that building fund, paying for their wives, paying for the jewelry that they wear, paying for the cars that they fucking drive, while we fucking suffer. If all these churches was really doing something for these communities everywhere, it'll be a flourishing community everywhere with mindsets of people not still smoking, drinking, fucking around, or fucking killing each other. Woo! Preach, preacher! Now, I'm cool with the conspiracy Christians. They look up what I look up and we expose the same enemy. I'm cool with spiritual Christians. They value meditation. They understand Jesus, God, and the church lives within the heart chakra. And I'm last but not least, I'm cool with the Gnostic Christians because what they believe, if God is real, he's a genocidal, homicidal fucking maniac. This body is a prison, this planet is a prison, and the only way out is through gnosis. Shouts out to my phone. That was some shit from Twitter. I keep on calling it Twitter. If they're gonna call it X, they should call it triple X, because there's a lot of fucking X-rated shit over there. and yet they got rid of my motherfucking X account for speaking truth. You cannot make this shit the fuck up. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back and be naughty. Didn't get no word yet. Only thing I'm just getting notification is we blurred your video because it could be naughty. That's what they telling me over there on X. But like when I was speaking truth, get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid of them. Don't call it X. You might as well call it triple X. All that X-rated shit I see, bitches selling ass. But I can't speak no truth. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go over there and be naughty. And bring y'all naughty ass fans from over there to over here. So now let's get to it. We're gonna talk about Solomon.
King Solomon is best known for his wisdom and for penning some of the most beautiful verses in the Bible. But he's also associated with a magical ring, demon control, and manipulation. The Testament of Solomon, supposedly an autobiography by the famous king himself, is a mysterious text that mixes up biblical history with the demonic realm. But who really wrote this text? And why was it never considered canon? We don't really know where the Testament of Solomon comes from or who wrote it, even though it claims to be a first-hand account of King Solomon's construction of the temple. While it's presented as an autobiography by King Solomon himself, it's quite clear that Solomon didn't write this text. Evidence suggests that the text was written between the 1st and the 5th centuries AD, around 1500 years after King Solomon's reign. Some scholars believe that the text was finalized in the Middle Ages. The cultural and historical details in the text indicate a period much later than Solomon's reign, and there are references to events and concepts that postdate Solomon's life, making it highly anachronistic. And what's more, it's very different from the books attributed to Solomon in the Bible, which are Psalms, Ecclesiastes, and Song of Songs. These provide moral instruction, philosophical reflections, and poetic expressions of love. Compare that to the Testament of Solomon, which has a dark and unsettling tone with its detailed account of demonology and magical practices. So, if Solomon didn't write this, who did? Scholars think that the text is a pseudepigrapha, which means false attribution. It was likely written by an anonymous author or group of authors who used Solomon's name to give their work greater legitimacy. According to Professor James Charlesworth, the Testament of Solomon is either a Jewish composition which was eventually reworked by a Christian, or a Christian writing which incorporated some Jewish material. It was common for writers to attribute their work to someone else, and many works of the period were written like this. Some Jewish material. It was common for writers to attribute their work to someone else, and many works of the period were written like this. Solomon is known for his wisdom and is a beloved and respected biblical figure, and any work attributed to him would immediately gain credence. However, while the text was intriguing, it was never accepted as truth or canonical scripture by Jews and Christian groups. For a text to be canonized, it had to meet certain criteria, like being of apostolic origin, being universally accepted, suitable for public reading and worship, and having a consistent message. A pseudepigrapha does not meet the criterion of being of apostolic origin.
Hell no, it don't. And people will be afraid to read it, and a lot of motherfuckers gonna be mad. Shit, that motherfucking Testament of Solomon book is one of the craziest books I've ever fucking read in life. Well, I said one of the craziest books I ever read, because on a simple fact that people don't really want to really truly believe that, you know, that they can have the power to control a demon. That's one. And some don't want to believe that, you know, like the logical motherfucking shit about motherfucking you got demons building a temple, nigga. You know, like, you know, just like that alone right there. The third thing is the contradiction of Solomon being a wise, good motherfucker, but you fucking with demons, though. You know what I'm saying? But what I love about the book is when he was talking to all the demons and forced them to build the temple, he was learning so much. He wasn't just learning how they operate. He even learned their names and what angel to call upon on to destroy the demon that's fucking with you. And it's deep because it reminds me of Jujutsu Kaisen. You know, the anime Jujutsu Kaisen. Shouts out to my daughter for putting me up on it. These entities latch on to you and fuck with you. You know, but if you call upon the angel, I guess the angel that birthed the fucking demon, you know, or the angel that's the motherfucking watcher over you, you know, like it goes back to you got the demon attached to you and the angel attached to you too. Like you look to the left, look to the right, the angel and the demon. It's like, man, you know, all this seems like cartoon theater shit to me. You know, that's the fourth thing. They could be like, man, this shit sound like some super duper fantasy shit. And they probably talk to each other, nigga, our shit is some super duper fantasy shit. Well, we need to pick one. But if we got demons building temples, we can't have that in canon. You're right. Demons building temples and shit. What type of shit is that? Motherfucker got a magic ring and shit.
The Testament of Solomon was also not widely accepted or seen as authoritative or to have been inspired by God. And the subject matter, with its focus on demonology.
Oh no, I wasn't much in the church. I was moving around. I was moving my phone around, and it sounded like, you know, I'm moving something. But this dude, it sounded like I'm opening up a chip bag, but I'm really opening up a pack of blunts, and I'm about to roll up. That's the sound of the rapper.
And magical practices might have seemed unsuitable to the church fathers, who were often keen to distinguish Christianity from the pagan cultures surrounding them. As a result, the text is never canonized.
I love you so much.
This brings us to the question: what is the Testament of Solomon really about? By modern standards,
he's the real head of the church,
Solomon is relatively short. It only has 130 verses, and each is just a few lines long. It's essentially a narrative where Solomon shares his experiences of capturing, questioning, and controlling various demons using a magic ring given to him by the Archangel Michael. The demons are compelled to explain their activities, the harm they cause to humanity, and most importantly, the angelic forces or actions that can thwart them. The text begins.
You know, like he found out all the secrets. But the one, you know, like they don't really want to talk about Asmodeus. Asmodeus, Lord Asmodeus. Asmodeus was motherfucking talking shit. It was like, nigga, in the end, you will fall. Do whatever you want now. Do all the shit you want now, because in the end, you will fall. And even though Solomon was fucking with these demons, Solomon was scared. Solomon was scared because some of the demons that he was controlling can see into the future. You know, he can see into the future. Asmodeus is one of the most powerfulest demons. I think he's one of the princes. You know, I think he's one of the princes that got his own fucking legions of motherfuckers. And you get controlled? Ooh-wee. That's the dark version. But there's a good version of King Solomon and Asmodeus. Asmodeus is giving Solomon gifts. Giving him gifts. Having a good time. Gave him the first magic carpet. Wonder where we get Aladdin and the magic carpet from? When I read this shit, when I read the nice version of Solomon and the motherfucking Asmodeus, the fucking archdemon, giving this nigga a dog-ass throne. He gave him a throne with the lion shit. I was like, nigga, that's a dog-ass throne to create. And gave him a magic carpet so he can fly across the land. Maybe that's the reason why they ain't put this shit in canon. I'm like, this motherfucker flying on a carpet, y'all. I'm not putting this in the Bible. Hold on, wait, what? He float on a magic carpet. Oh, hell no, man. Get this shit out of here. Who the fuck wrote Testament of Solomon? I don't know. Like some crazy motherfucker. I don't even know his name. Well, we don't know his name. Nobody know his name. Cool. Bury that shit. You smoking on that frankincense because we ain't got no frankincense. Talking shit from the past tense. Bars.
The Solomon building the first
A
temple.
magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. Don't know where to go, so I smoked some dro, and now I'm in a whole new world with boobs. I can roll all the weed. It is gonna take us higher. I want to do a parody in that, but I need a female to sing the girl part. How can I sing a whole new girl? A dazzling place. How can I sing the Atlanta song without the female part? That's some bullshit, man. Calm down, can't calm down. We got this.
In Jerusalem. However, he faces a problem. One of his chief laborers keeps losing his strength and
I love you,
vitality.
baby.
After praying for divine assistance, Solomon is visited by the archangel Michael, who gives him a magical ring bearing the seal of God. With this ring, Solomon gains the power to control demons. Solomon summons the demon, known as Ornias, who has been troubling his laborer. Using the power of the ring, Solomon subjugates Ornias, who reveals how he's been causing the laborer suffering by taking away his vitality and strength. What follows is a series of interrogations Solomon conducts with a range of demons who are brought before him. The demons
But
are
y'all got to read it. Real shit. This is just a watered down bullshit. I'm trying to motherfucking, I'm trying to keep up with time. But since you cool and free, Vons, I can probably go in. I have another one. It's like a 20-minute video, but it's still kind of not in depth. It's like, how can I put it? The only way to really truly grip this, pause. Like the only way to truly get a hold of the you gotta read the book. That's all I gotta say. I gotta keep on saying pause like 3 or 4 fucking times. Shit. I'm trying to word it properly. But when he talks to these demons, they tell you their secrets and why they're here. It's fucking scary. He summoned the demon. It's like, I think it's like 7 females with like different personalities or something. It's that was the one that really scared me. But it wasn't even Asmodeus seeing into the future. It's like, man, it was like it was the female demons. And then it was another one that scared me too. Like it was on some, it's on some deeper level consciousness shit. It's like it ain't always on the mundane, like I'm gonna fuck with you because you probably want this or you probably want that. It's like, no, it's like they play with your inner self, and they make you question yourself. But Ornius, which was the first demon, what he was doing was taking a person's strength and vitality. So so it don't work. That's what made me connect like the fucking like Jujutsu Kaisen, like demons latching on to motherfuckers and shit. But it's, oh my God, that book is wild. And then after you read that, there's the book called the 72 Goetia Demons and shit. Some of the demons was the ones that was being talked to by Solomon, and they have the symbols, it have the sigils, and it have the angel names to get rid of the demon that fucks with you. I'm talking about there's actually a fucking demon of fucking coughing. Just like, you just chilling and you just start coughing out of nowhere for no reason. You wonder like, what the fuck going on? They call it having a coughing spell and shit. I'm like, oh. I'm talking about demons for some of the most smallest shit, but like effective. Small but effective. Fucked with me. It fucked with me like a motherfucker. Horniest. That sounds like a naughty demon. I meant to say Ornius, but you put the H on it, it's the horniest. You being naughty, Vanta. That's my first lady, y'all. I gotta love her. I love you, baby.
associated with various stars and constellations, tying the text to astrology. They also claim responsibility for certain diseases and pain.
Yeah, for certain diseases and pain. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what he said before that was some of these demons are connected to constellations too. Connected to constellations. Fucking crazy.
provide the magical
Order.
formula using which these problems can be overcome. Solomon compels each demon to reveal its name, activities, the angel who can thwart them, and the signs of their presence. Then it gets interesting. Solomon forces the demons to assist in the construction of the temple.
And that's another thing you got to question. You give me your name and the secrets and the angel that can beat you. That's crazy. Which means it lets me think. I'm like, is these angels and demons are on assignment? It's going back to God making the deal with Lucifer, the motherfucking fuck with our soul. They're playing tug of war with our soul. Yeah, I'm the demon. I do this and that. And to get rid of me, you call upon this angel. That shit sounds stupid to me. The motherfucker tell you everything, even the motherfucker that can defeat him. Nah. Nobody questioned that. My name is such and such. I'm the demon of coughing. I'm the demon of disease and all this shit. But, you know, it's like, but we got our government making diseases now. Not only our government is trying to be God, they're trying to be the devil too. They're both gold, oil, drugs, guns, oil, drugs. You know, that's what God is: gold, oil, and drugs, or guns, oil, and drugs, or gods of demons. Or go on dark side. What the fuck?
He uses their unique abilities to expedite and enhance the temple building process. By doing this, he transforms their malevolent powers into constructive action. Towards the end of the Testament, Solomon recounts how he became complacent and fell into the sin of idolatry, led astray by a foreign woman. As punishment, God allows an angel in the form of a lion to take away Solomon's magic ring and
yeah. Then you had all this power and wisdom, and suddenly you the motherfucker let a woman make you believe in other gods and shit. They said that was his downfall, but like I don't think it was. Because one, I don't think the shit is real, because like there's no evidence of its existence. But you know, for him to let one chick like ruin everything, nah, I don't believe that. You had 700 wives. So you telling me one led you astray? You worshipped all of their gods. They said that was the mistake. It was like he turned his back on God for worshiping the gods of his wives. I'm like, that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem at all. You know, honor thy wife too. You know what I'm saying? You know, she come in your chamber and pray with you. You can't pray with her. God's like, no, man, you can't pray with her, but she can pray with you though. But you can't pray with her. You're gonna lose your kingdom if you do, nigga. Like, that's some bullshit. I'll give you that malevolence, baby. I'm forking it over.
him into exile. Eventually, Solomon repents and he regains his throne, but he never recovers his magical ring. The text ends with a warning to the reader not to abandon their beliefs for lust like Solomon did. I then, wretch that I am.
Don't abandon your beliefs for lust. Like, he ain't abandoned his beliefs for lust. He has 700 fucking wives. Y'all crazy. Yeah, motherfucker, 700 wives. Quit playing. One chick fucked it up. Get the fuck out of here.
Followed her advice, and the glory of God quite departed from me, and my spirit was darkened, and I became the sport of idols and demons. Wherefore I wrote out this testament, that you who get possession of it may pity, and attend to the last things, and not to the first, so that you may find grace forever and ever. It's easy to see why this text has caused so much interest and skepticism at the same time. From Christian and Jewish perspectives, it appears to be a mix of folk religion and paganism, raising questions about its alignment.
That's the only agreement that the Christians and Jews can motherfucking agree on. Hey, yo, let's not put the Testament of Solomon in the Bible. Agreed. Can I ask why again? Oh, yeah, because Solomon is using demons to build a temple. That's one. Two, they had like 700 wives, and only one of those wives made this nigga stray. I'm like, I don't get it. I'm like, me personally, I'm like, if it was real, because we already know it's not, there's no evidence for it. But nigga had a fucking powerful ass ring, controlled demons, and built shit. Flying on a magic carpet. Had a dog ass throne that did shit. I forgot. Asmodeus gave him a throne. It wasn't just any throne. The shit had mechanics and amalgamations on it and shit. I'm like, is this a fairy tale book? I'm not putting this shit in the fucking Bible. Salute, Monica. What up, though? But yeah, it's like it's so many reasons why that the Christians and the Jews really did want to do it, because it's like it's so many reasons. Like, one, this motherfucker used demons to help build a temple instead of using actual people. Here's another crazy shit. Let's ask this question. He needed help to build a temple, right? God sends the archangel Michael to give Solomon a ring, right? To control demons, right? This is supposed to be the temple of God, right? Why the fuck you just don't send angels to help? Don't you think if you got demons building a temple of God, it'll kind of be a little tainted, don't you think? Oh no, demons got some dog ass magic and alchemy and levitation powers to motherfucking get this temple done faster. No one questioned that part. That's why I say at the Hurykane night trap this church. We gon' ask. We gon' ask some questions. Why you just didn't send angels to motherfucking help build the temple? It would have been holy of holy. And Solomon would have never been strayed from the path. But the 700 wives wasn't the bad part. It was worshiping their gods. But they can worship your God because you claim yours the only true God. It shows how fucking controlling and narcissistic God is. Don't worship those gods. They can worship yours, but you can't be over there worshiping with them. No, this is my wife. If she over here with me, praying with me, and she don't really fuck with you, I gotta go over there and do the same. I gotta show support. Bitch, if you show support, I will take away your power. I'm like, God, you ain't shit, bro. I got 700 fucking wives, dog. What the fuck you expect me to do? Like, Dean, what happened? Sam, hey, what am I supposed to do? Fight those fairies. You fight those fairies, Sam. My other phone is on that bullshit. I'm trying to say what up in the chat, but well, fuck it, y'all can still hear me. Shouts out to everybody. I don't know why my second phone is acted up. But yeah.
With the strictly monotheistic stance of the Abrahamic traditions. But the other issue with the text relates to the ethics of controlling demons. The text essentially describes Solomon enslaving demons to build the temple, blurring the line between divine providence and magical manipulation. This differs significantly.
Blurred the line. That's a fucking understatement. It ain't blurred the line of shit. It ain't blurred no line. That shit was like, those motherfuckers probably had the same question that I did. Like, yo, why the fuck you got motherfucking demons building the temple instead of angels? Like, come on now. I'm not about to put this shit in the fucking Bible. Ain't the demons the bad guys here? So now we're controlling bad guys to make something holy. Okay. I quit, y'all. Okay, why y'all want me to write this shit down? No. Who writes this shit? The Septuagint. And some other motherfuckers that we don't know. 72 scholars did the work of translating the shit from Greek to I think shit, I'm gonna get mixed up. 72 scholars. And then you go back to the 72 Goetian demons. I'm like, 72. 7 plus 2, and then it goes back to 9. What does 9 represent and all that shit? Doing deep dives on that. But read the Testament of Solomon and the 72 Goetian demons. You will know the demons, the symbols, the sigils, and the angel to defeat them. And it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. But that book is fucking. It's like you all like watch the movie The Evil Dead and they opened up the Necronomicon. it felt like I opened up the Necronomicon when I read the 72 Gomatian demons. William Timmel. Man.
From the biblical Solomon, who is said to have built the temple using human labor without resorting to the demonic realm. So, if the text isn't really by Solomon, and if it was never considered as truth or scripture, why does it endure?
Right.
The answer lies in its influence on Western demonology, art, literature, and for giving us an idea of how ancient people thought about the supernatural. Its descriptions of demons and their spheres of influence impacted numerous later works. It also influenced the development of various grimoires, manuals of magic, and occult texts in the medieval and early modern periods. It also provides important context for understanding the development of both Jewish and Christian demonologies, as well as the evolution of magical practices and occult traditions in later centuries. While we may never know who wrote the Testament of Solomon, it contributes significantly to our understanding of the beliefs, fears, and hopes of people living in the late ancient world. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, leave a comment, and subscribe.
And subscribe to the channel. Oh yeah, cuneiform. You know I love it. Yeah, that cuneiform in my life. All right, what was this? We're about to head to the coach. Deconstructed Christianity.
So who actually was Melchizedek? If you only heard your pastor,
Now we're about to talk about the story of Melchizedek. You hear this person, you know, in the times of the Bible, and he was very mysterious. All peace and love. That's what's up. That's what's up. You gotta put that up there. God damn, why's my phone acting up? I want to put something in the chat. William Timmel. I need to look that name up. Sounds familiar though. I got too much compartmentalized names, files, and a whole bunch of shit in my head. I got to go to the drawer. Like I got to go to the W's. Like, who's William Timmel? Got a long ass hallways in my mind and shit. It's like a big ass library full of shit. What they call my Akashic records. I got to go through my Akashic records and see if I have it. But I can't even use my other phone to try to look them up. I don't know what's on my second phone on that bullshit. But we about to talk about Melchizedek.
then your pastors have told you that, especially in the Protestant churches, that Melchizedek was a priest from Salem who worshiped the Most High. He came and met with Abraham after he defeated the people of Sodom to save his nephew Lot. And then Abraham first from Sodom, and then after that gave him everything that he had conquered from Sodom. Many of you hear this story and
damn, he was unalived by the king of bloody fucking England for translating the Bible into English. God damn, that's some scantless shit. That's some scantless shit. I put that up there at number probably 2 or 3. Because Socrates is number 1. Like, Socrates got killed for just fucking thinking. Socrates was killed for thinking. But I put that up there probably at 2 or 3 until I find something like, yo, that's some grimy shit. In bloody fucking England.
they stop at that he gave 10% because
Oh,
they
yeah.
tell you about
Oh,
giving
women,
your
10
10%
damn.
of the tithe, because Abraham gave the first tithe.
Well, William. William Tyndale got you. Damn. I forgot, Vonta, like, you over there in that area, so like I know you probably know about it. It's like, yeah, this motherfucker was killed for translating. That's some grimy ass shit. Yes, I know, sir. I find that shit shallow and pedantic. I agree. Shallow and pedantic. Pass me the coffee. Make it an Irish coffee. Really? Yeah, pappy's a liquor, motherfucker. From the mean streets of Ireland. Where chicks can suck you up for a pot of gold. I'm sorry.
According to the story. The other aspect of Melchizedek is that in the New Testament, it tells you that Jesus was in the line of Melchizedek. And this was in one of the pseudographical writings of the New Testament. which means that it wasn't written by Paul, but it was written by someone who most
It's
likely
all
was
good.
a follower of Paul or a follower of Peter.
It's something to
So
look up.
the question
Yeah.
is, who is this
Thank y'all
Melchizedek,
both.
and why don't your pastor tell you more about it? Well, the problem with most people, if your pastor has never went to seminary or went to college for religious studies, then they're not going to know exactly who Melchizedek was, and that's one problem. The other aspect of it is that those who have been to seminary, those who have been to Bible study courses, they are told the truth about Melchizedek, but once it's disseminated down to the layman, that truth cannot be told. Otherwise, it would upset the balance of the claim of the Bible, the claim of univocality that the Bible has. So we're going to take a short journey into who truly was Melchizedek, and anyone can go and do this research on your own. You just need to know how to ask the right question.
Yeah, you have to know how to ask the right questions. Now, he's not going to mention what I'm about to say. He's going to mention to like what they, the like information that he gathered. But there was one thing he did forget. But he probably already know it, just didn't want to mention it because it's it's kind of too far removed from biblical shit. But it's the book of Adam and Eve. Oh, you didn't know Adam and Eve had a book? Yeah, they had 2 of them. Crazy shit ever. And another reason why they didn't want to put the book of Adam and Eve in the motherfucking Bible. One, because it came out so long later. Like somebody just woke up and be like, I'm about to make a fan fiction book about Adam and Eve. But the shit that was in that fucking book was wild. But Melchizedek name pops up in there. And he's on some I'm from the future shit. I'm from the future shit. But anyway, in the beginning, y'all know the Adam and Eve story. This is after they leave the garden and they're in exile and they're roaming. And they get to a cave. Darkness and shit. I think they call it the Cave of Treasures. And I think Melchizedek pops up and he gives them gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I think the gold and the frankincense, I guess, like it lights up the cave, gets some type of like luminescent light. And he starts showing them shit. But what's crazy about the book is it shows how angels really thought of us, really, or humans. That the angels came down, raped Eve. Yes, angels raping bitches. Yep, I'm saying I don't give a fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Age restrict this bitch, copyrighted. I don't give a fuck. Angels coming down raping bitches. Adam and Eve committing suicide because they can't live and shit. And God bringing them back to life like, you motherfuckers, I can't keep doing this shit. I'm going to keep bringing back. And what's crazy is no one questions how God just fucking lied, right? He said if you eat the fruit, you will surely die. The motherfucker's still living and roaming. They killed themselves and you bought their ass back. Why not keep them dead and start over, right? You better ask some questions. But let's get back to it.
So Melchizedek was this, as the Bible mentions, of Salem. He has no mother, no father is ever mentioned within the Bible. So many say that he's never had a mother or father. But there are many people who are in the Bible that are mentioned.
If you hear some hissing in the background, I think Coach Renz, aka Deconstructed Christianity, he's from Texas. So it's something over there, I think like the hissing grasshoppers or something like that. Like some birds that hiss or some shit like that. It's like rattlesnake birds. Yeah. I think it's rattlesnake birds. So like if you hear that in the background, like that's him.
And never is their mother no father mentioned. Who is the mother and father of Cain's wife? People assume that it is Adam and Eve, or others assume that it is the people who were created on the 6th day and the Adam and Eve is a separate creation. We have plenty plenty of people in the Bible where we don't know who the mother or father was, but that doesn't necessarily mean they didn't have a mother or father. So Melchizedek, king of Salem. And if you're looking at this historically in the time frame that Abraham would have existed in conjunction with the Bible, then there's a different narrative that you'll come away with. You see, the story of Abraham occurs around 2200 BCE, about 100 years to 200 years after Noah's flood. So therefore, since we know Noah's flood was around 23 to 2500, Abraham, Melchizedek, 23 to 2100 would be the time frame that this incident supposedly occurred. He was the king of Salem. Salem at that time frame was a Jebusite kingdom. The Bible even admits that Salem was a Jebusite kingdom at that time frame, city-state. So the question begs, who were the Jebusites? Because when Melchizedek came and said he is the God, he is a priest of the God Most High. And understand, Melchizedek is the first priest mentioned in the Bible. First priest mentioned in the Bible. And Abraham bowed down to him and gave him bread and gave him 10% to humble himself
on the 8th day.
Salem being a Jebusite town, meaning makes them Canaanites.
Canaanite?
We also have evidence of this when you go and you look in Syria, the Ugaritic text that was found there, it mentions that this was a Jebusite town during that time frame.
We promise
it was a Jebusite town during that time frame. When we look at the Amarna letters, which are written in around the 15th century BCE, which is around 1400 BCE, it is said that Salem is a Jebusite town. Salem is a Jebusite town until the story of King David in around 900 to the late 1000s came and conquered it.
Right. Speaking of King David, they keep it like Jesus is the bloodline of David, right? Right. You know how crazy this shit. You know how crazy this shit sound, right? How can Jesus be the bloodline of David, right? If Jesus was born under immaculate conception. No penetration, right? So how the fuck are you a blood out of somebody? You ain't no bloodline. There's no blood being involved. This is a spiritual divine intervention we're talking about. Lies. That's the first question. How's you the bloodline of David or Melchizedek? And they say he's a bloodline of Melchizedek too, right? How is a bloodline if it's immaculate conception? Fuck the bullshit. We're using our common sense, critical thinking, and comprehension skills. That's the whole part of why I do this Sunday service, to deconstruct Christianity. It's like, come on, break this shit down to the lowest common denominator. Make the shit make sense. Because the shit starts in the beginning when you read Genesis 1 and 2. The contradictions is in Genesis 2, knowing that Genesis 2 should have been Genesis 1. Did he create the humans before animals, or was the animals before humans? That's the first contradiction. No one sees that. Like, the Bible doesn't have contradictions. So as you open it up, you see it. Like, that's the crazy shit. The first 2 fucking chapters. Like, what? And don't get me started on the talking fucking snakes. It went from some goddamn contradiction to the goddamn Jungle Book. Who writes this shit? Shit.
Israelites who came there, whether it was David or anybody else, the Israelites never took control of Salem.
Right, yeah. Mary was the chick. Everybody in the hood talking about Joseph. Yo, Joseph, man, you a bitch, dog. You gonna let God take your chick? Dude, he's God. Man, fuck that, dog. That nigga got your girl pregnant. Nigga, you need to do something about that, son. No, son. Man, there's nothing I can do. This nigga got an army of angels and shit. Like, nigga, we your homies. We'll scrap with anybody that yo. Hey, yo. Word has it, man. The fucking king said he about to kill all the firstborns. You gotta get the fuck up out of here. You about to have a kid. What? Nigga, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Why you about to kill the firstborns? Man, nigga said something about being scared. There's It's about to be some type of new Messiah king, whatever the fuck. Nigga sound Delulu like a motherfucker. But I think you need to get you and your girl and your kid up out of here, man. Ah, shit. Hey, yo, everybody with firstborns, get the fuck out of here. Yo, man, the British are coming. The British are coming. But still, though, you got to go back. It's like, how is he a bloodline if there is no bloodline? Spiritual bloodline, yeah. But that spiritual bloodline, why you ain't come down here and have a whole bunch of kids, Jesus? You could have had a whole bunch of goddamn superhumans saving the world with love and light. But no. And another question, anybody in their right mind, anybody in their right fucking mind would not send their only begotten son to come down here and die for some people that don't even know who you are. Yes, I'm gonna come down here and die, come back to life on some Chris Angel shit, magic trick, mind freak, to get everybody to believe that I'm the shit. Like, nigga, that's not what you're supposed to do. You sacrificing your son to prove to the world that you exist just for him not to die. Bro, what are you proving? And what does all this mean? I'm about to go to the Hindu gods and chill with Shiva, Vishnu, Krishna, and the sexy ass Kali the Destroyer. She got all those arms. Wrap them around me. I'm out. Peace, Nick. You know.
i.e. Jerusalem, until around 1000 to 900 BCE. So Salem is Jerusalem, but it was a Jebusite.
Yeah, you said Satan is a snake, is a metaphor spirit in the garden is with a. I remember that. I remember reading about that. Yeah. The motherfucking snake came down from a tree, turned into a human, like, yeah, baby. God is a lying ass piece of shit. You know, if you eat this fruit, ain't nothing gonna happen. You will be just like them. And they talking about the snake beguiled Eve. No, he told Eve the fucking truth. Here's why. A few moments later, an angel coming to God. Yo, God, hey, yo, they ate the fruit. Now they just like us. These are their words. These are their words. Now they're just like us. I'm saying it again. Now they're just like us. A few moments later, Adam, Eve, why is y'all hiding from me? Nigga, ain't you God? How's you looking for motherfuckers? You know where the hell they hiding at. Walking through the garden looking for people. Get the fuck out of here. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this fucking shit up. Oh, man.
The Jebusites were Canaanites. These Canaanites had a pantheon of gods. But the supreme pantheon of that god was El.
El.
And what did Melchizedek say in the Hebrew? That he was a priest of El Elyon, the Most High. So in the pantheon of the Canaanites, based on the Ugaritic text, based on the Amarna letters, he was a Canaanite deity who had a wife named Asharta, which in the Bible, her name is Asherah.
Yeah.
They had children, they held court, they did all the things that every other pantheon of gods do, as well as what you see in the Bible in the story of Job with El Elyon holding court. So when he was a priest of the Most High, he was a priest of the Canaanite god El. Now, why would this make any sense? How can this make any sense? People would like to think about Abraham as God calling Abraham out from his city. The city Abraham came from was the city of Ur. The city of Ur was a Sumerian city where they worshiped gods like Enki and Enlil. So when he came and he met Melchizedek, he was meeting someone who was worshiping the Canaanite god of El Elyon, the Most High, the Canaanite deity who was the supreme deity. This story is really showing that Abraham his beliefs from the city of Ur.
It's like, yeah, he knew, but he didn't say nothing to Eve and to Adam said. Right. And here's the other question. Why even put the tree in the fucking garden in the first place if you know they was gonna fucking eat the shit? Ask some questions. It's like what the fuck? Y'all knew they was gonna motherfucker fuck with the tree. It was crazy is you knew that goddamn talking serpent from the Jungle Book was in the goddamn shit too. Why would you even have the enemy there in the place of your creation? Oh yeah, because God slipped up and said after the Great War, he was cast to earth, which was the prison. So why would you put us in a prison of the nigga you defeated? Even though we all know none of this shit ain't real, but still though, if it was, why? Why? And you wonder why Gnostic Christians say that this planet is a prison. Like, come on, now. It's like trapping us in here with some motherfucking evil ass motherfucking, like a I can't even say it. I'm so fucking heated. Like, I mean, it's like, it's like, why jump us all up in here if you won't all, no, fuck all that. I think they want us confused. Like, they want us mind-boggling, because these are the deeper questions when you have with yourself and you utilizing your common sense, critical thinking, and comprehension skills, you come to a conclusion to be like, man, this shit don't make no fucking sense. That's the final conclusion. It's like, it's like, this shit don't make no sense. If you're a loving and caring God, why don't you create a loving and caring world? Ta-da! Simple, right? No. I think it's some supernatural gang banging going on because there's so many fucking gods here, and guys probably gang banging with each other. That's why the angels got weapons, because they fighting other motherfuckers. But how about y'all angels fight the demons down here that's connected with y'all? Or stay in y'all fucking region, because remember, we are the Gentiles. We supposed to be enslaved. Only thing we got to do is just believe and have that faith and we good. But like at the same time, we're Gentiles and supposed to be treated as slaves and conquered. The chosen people is the fuckers over there in Israel. But those fuckers over there in Israel is blowing up schools with fucking children in it. They're the chosen people. There's prayer leaders praying over Trump, talking about he's bringing in the second coming of Christ. Can someone make this shit make sense to me? It's the end of the world and we know it, but I feel fine because I got some fucking weed and Vonza and some music. Man, this world is fucking good.
The Sumerian, Akkadian gods to the worship of the Canaanite gods. And as we can see throughout the Bible and throughout history, the god Yahweh, who was merely a storm deity within the Canaanite pantheon, is merged with El Elyon. But he is not merged with El Elyon before what you see in the Bible, where it says that El Elyon gave all the B'nai Elohim, the sons of God. Some of your Protestant translations are going to say that these were people, but the Hebrew version calls them the sons of God, the angelical beings, the minor gods under the pantheon of El Elyon. And he said to Yahweh, he gives a portion of Jacob, people, the children of Israel. It is later on in the storytelling of the Bible, of the Old Testament, that El and Yahweh become merged together. It is in around from 600 BCE until about 400 BCE.
Yep. I heard that shit too. I heard that shit too. So I came to the conclusion on that one. I was like, they telling us we're this, but we're that. But we're that, and they say we're this. I'm like, there's some bullshit. I was like, okay, there's some bullshit. There's some bullshit. There's some bullshit. Kanye said that shit. and they took his money and made him look crazy. What makes me mad? What makes me mad about Kanye? You stopped motherfucking rapping. You let me know your ass had another fucking agenda. You started off with the rap with the hip hop shit. I fuck with his first 3 albums. I fuck with it heavy. You know, college dropout, late registration, and the graduation. Best shit ever. And then everybody want to be like, this was the breaking point when he lost his mom. You know, and then he dropped 808s and Heartbreaks. That's when I was like, something is up with Kanye. And then nigga got into fashion. I'm like, what the fuck is I'm seeing? And then this motherfucker got with Kim K. I was like, oh hell no. You fucking with Ray J leftovers. And then this motherfucker became a goddamn cult leader. I'm like, oh hell no. 2, Kanye, you still suck because Mace did it first. Mace just wasn't as successful as Kanye, but he had a church. And just for Mace to come back and join G Unit, welcome back. I hated that shit. And then fast forward, he talk about Diddy, and then he's on a podcast with Cameron, and him and Cameron got the whole goddamn country in the world saying pause. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, but I read it front to back. Too many holes, puzzles, mysteries, riddles, contradictions, metaphors, symbolisms, parable, astrology, mythology, numerology, and a splash of spirituality. And when we read it like that and have the full understanding and read the Dead Sea Scrolls to fill in the holes, bars, is, you know, we can be like, okay, I can put this book down now.
Through centuries of process that El Elyon and Yahweh become one being. At one point, when Yahweh becomes El, he is married to Asherah. This is in around the 700s BCE, and then Hezekiah and Josiah starts their changes, and in the reign of Josiah is when Asherah gets turned into a pole. But El Elyon and Yahweh become one being. And so as they move through the centuries, by the time you get to 1st century CE, Yahweh had been fully recognized as El. After they had learned from the Persians of one supreme God and one evil deity that is under this God, from Agraming and Ahura Mazda as the good God, Agraming as the evil God. This is when true monotheism starts to set into the Hebrew religion. So by the time we get to the storytelling of Jesus, it would be common for them to say that Melchizedek was worshiping the same God that they believed in, that they were believing in the 1st century. When in truth, if you actually look at the history and how people thought at that time frame of that writing, that was not the truth. The truth was that they were henotheistic. They believed that everyone's gods existed. And because they believed that everyone's gods existed, that their God, Yahweh, became the patron deity of the Israelite people. The other gods still existed, and El Elyon, the Most High, gave the Israelites to Yahweh. So they were henotheistic, believing in all the other gods, not the monotheism that you see in 1st century. El Elyon with Melchizedek is simply the high priest of the Canaanite deity of El Elyon, which was their supreme deity. And the bread and the wine does not connect to Jesus. In Near Eastern rituals, it was a sign of a covenant for multiple religions of that area to give bread and wine. And so that imagery just continued to carry on forward. But what do you guys think? Love to hear your comments.
Yep.
What?
You got it. Now, the next one was, I think this was about, what was it again?
One day is to God.
Oh, yeah. That one day is to God that 1,000 years shit. I hate it when Christians used to come to me. You know, one God's 1,000 years. You know, God don't come when you feel like it, but he always on time. God was never on time in my life. Ever. Never seen it, felt his presence at all. Thank God I left that shit. All praise be to the God of wind, storms, and fire, which is myself. I'm just in the vessel of Cain right now, you know what I'm saying? But really the God of wind and storms and fire. I'm in human form right now. Because you know, energy cannot be created or destroyed, just transferred. And that's the funny shit. Motherfuckers think they going to hell. You go burn for all eternity. Energy can't burn. Sorry. You can't hit me with that fear tactic. Unless it's on some crazy ass supernatural shit where you die and you come back in spirit form, right? And you get judged, and then you put in the physical body to go into a place to burn, and the body motherfucker just turn to ash and just reassemble. How the fuck does that magic shit work? That's why energy can not be created nor destroyed, just transferred. But once I found out about astral realms and all the heavens, all the connections, I talked about it on a couple spiritual lives. Shit, we create our own motherfucking heaven in our mind. We don't have to go anywhere that was established on this wretched ass fucking planet. You know, like that's why I say the shout out to those Japanese cartoons or Japanese movies where there's like a love story and the two lovers create their own astral realm, you know, like within their mind, like, baby, I see you in the field of weeds on some Egyptian shit. You know, it can be on the Egyptian shit too of some lovers. It was like, baby, we'll meet in the field of weeds, you know, and on the Japanese, we're like, baby, I meet you in the field of memories. You know, don't ever forgive me because everybody be losing their memory when we die. But if you have a strong love and a strong bond, and y'all both have that visualization to the point of maximum, y'all both going to die and go to that astral realm, you know, together. You will always be there. So it's like, shit, when I leave this plane of existence, I'm waking up, be like, hey, baby. Man, the physical existence is some bullshit. Who the fuck trapped me there? I'm about to go find their ass and kill them. You know, but no, wake up to some peace because I'm leaving in peace. No trauma, no shame, no guilt, no baggage. I can leave with a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? Drop all this fucking music. I got 7 more albums, and then I'm out this motherfucker. About to give me some rest, some travel. Much love to Vata, you know what I'm saying? And we about to have some fun. Off the beach, Vata. That shit said 400. And like I had to look up how the homes look. I was like, okay, this is nice. I fuck with it. But yeah. I'm out this bitch. Dropping 7 more albums. I'm gone. You know, and y'all can use my music and my content as a soundtrack when I come back to start the revolution. I'm not gonna be gone forever. I'm gonna have some travel videos, probably monetize another channel. I'll come back like once every blue moon, drop some updates on my progress. But when I officially come back, all I gotta say is watch the news. Watch the fucking news. Because I know niggas ain't gonna start the revolution. Half of this fucking country read below a 6th grade level and below her. So it's fucked. And everybody else is playing to go along to get along. And everybody else is on drugs. Or some motherfuckers is caught up in, come on, we gotta turn the other cheek. But yeah, it did say slaves obey your earthly masters. You know, so that's why there is no revolution, because they're doing what God said. Slaves obey your earthly masters. Your earthly masters is your government. Yeah, I'm coming back to fuck shit up. No, allegedly. This is why they locking people up for motherfucking posting shit online. They locked up an old lady in the UK for a Facebook post. She was damn near 80. Or was she 80? I'm not really sure, but it's a Facebook post. And they're going up to people's doors like, you know, you said this online. They go to other people's doors talking about, you're subscribed and you follow this person. He could be a domestic or he could be a possible. It's like, nigga, I do whatever the fuck I want. Y'all not about to motherfucker do this shit. And like I said, if that ever happened to me, they better have the whole goddamn SWAT team, because they're not taking me alive. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my fucking knees like a bitch on some real shit. These motherfuckers are doing shit in our motherfucking faces, pushing our backs against the wall like they want a civil war, or they want a race war, or they want just chaos. But they're causing it. They're pushing us against the wall for us to react so they can justify killing us. Well, let's kill them before they kill us. But no, we ain't even doing that now, because they're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. Don't believe me? Fluoride in your water, GMOs in your food, chemtrails spraying poison from the air, and the CDC is creating some more scamdemics on the way. We got this hantavirus. They're trying to bring back Ebola. Some motherfucker is in the lab fucking with the Black Plague. How the fuck did you get a hold of the Black Plague? I saw what they did to those animals. Man, those poor little fucking rabbits. Just like black tentacles coming out of their fucking body, man. How you know if it's real? Could be AI. Could be AI, man, but it don't seem like it. Elon Musk put the brain chips in motherfucking monkeys, killed those motherfuckers, and he still get approved by the FTC? Motherfucker became a trillionaire. SpaceX talking about we going to the Mars, Moon, and beyond. Welcome to the beginning of Star Trek. But I got a video coming soon. I might do an HHN later. This motherfucker is hiding his SpaceX under an AI company. Why would you do that? I got to look more into that. Yeah, that's why you shop to that trillion, because you put it on the AI and everybody is investing in AI. You know, this shit just make you say, but I digress.
Like 1,000 years is to man. That is what Christians often like
to
you
seen that? Yeah.
Suggest multiple things. And one of the things that they like to suggest about that is that God's time.
You up on game, Monica. I'm glad all y'all up on game. Shout out to all y'all.
That you could say. But what they like to utilize that is when you're having a discussion about like the age of the earth, the 6 days of creation, the fact that the earth is only 6,000 years old according to Christianity. And we know that through radiometric dating, through uranium dating, that the earth is much older. We know even through carbon dating, which is like one of the...
This is a good comment. So you really don't burn. You are blotted out like it never exists, but the mind will be in torment. And this is when they say, try not to have that full belief, because what she just said was you created your own hell. And if I say you create your own heaven, you create your own hell. So if you fully believe in that shit, your ass might go there. And you won't, burn on that physical shit, but your mind, you believe that you are a wretch. You believe that you are weak. You believe that you are the sinner that deserve your torment. Secretly believe that. And yes, that will create your torment. And yes, you will burn and you might feel that shit. Because it's consciousness and they harnessing that shit and they're, consciousness transfer talk. That's a whole nother goddamn live. That's a whole nother live.
Shortest forms of dating, that the earth is much older. Looking at civilizations that have existed longer than 6,000 years, we know that the age of the earth is older, but they like to say, well, see, 1,000 one day. And this is especially used when people start talking about their metaphorical ideas of, we are living in the sixth day, because 1,000 years, that's 6,000 years. So we're just now in the sixth day. No,
it's just
that is not what the author of Peter meant. First Peter meant when he said that one day is like 1,000 years. If it was, then he would be a liar and incorrect and contradicting what the Bible actually says about a day and about creation. This is one of the reasons why we deconstruct from this Bible in its entirety. The first thing is simple English, simple language, I should say. It is used as a metaphor, like 1,000 years. It is not a 1-to-1 ratio.
Right, it is not a 1-to-1 ratio. Is that rain? Is it raining? Oh, I wish it would rain. Oh, I wish that. Ooh. Raindrops behind my teardrops as I'm crying. Ooh. Oh, no. Next song. Baby, can you stop the rain from falling? Hurykane, greatest R&B hits. Would you chase my clouds away? We got the greatest motherfucking songs for your late night too. See the sun. I used to hate those infomercials. Tears of mine from falling. They got the Kitty G. Get your smooth tunes right now. And you know what makes it even more worse? They have the infomercials with the man and the woman. They come up to the screen and start talking. It's like, yes, we used to listen to a lot of shit back in the day.
Would love for it to be in order for them to facilitate their narrative. But instead, when you see this, what it is saying is just a metaphor saying that this God is supposedly outside of time, outside of man's time. This was written in the New Testament. Now, if this was true, if it was a 1-to-1 ratio, then you would have a couple of problems. The first problem that you would have is that when you go and you read 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 4 says, where is the promise of his coming? For ever since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. And it is that from the beginning of creation part that lets you know that from the beginning of creation, one day is one day.
Right.
Because in the creation story, what does it say? It say that it was the morning and the evening, and that was
the
day
first
one.
day.
It was the morning and the evening, and that was day 2. It was the morning and the evening. And
Yeah, it's even in the goddamn book, and they look right over it. It said the morning and the evening, that was the first day. In your face, not one day being 1,000 years. That's the crazy shit. And this is why, if I can decide, it's like you cannot argue or debate with Christians because you can't battle facts with faith. They can see the facts in front of their face, even in the damn book. It's like, no, I can't entertain it no more. I cannot entertain it no more. I used to. Got to stretch. Oh, I've been sitting down too long. Woo, that's a good stretch. But yeah, it's like because like one, they'll drain your ass. They'll walk away with a smile on their face, happy as fuck, but you walk away drained. Like, goddamn, talking to this motherfucker. They happy. You drained out because you wasted all your motherfucking energy showing truth that they didn't want to fucking see. No, fuck all that. You ain't about to motherfucking play in somebody else's delusion. I don't recommend it. I used to be like, fuck, I'm not going to do it in the street, but I'll fuck with it on a debate. No, don't even do it on a debate because it destroys the whole damn debate. You just gave your time and energy to an imagination. There's nothing to debate about. The shit ain't real. This is keeping us here to fucking, man, keep us divided. Keep us divided, not looking at the real enemy. Everything is almost a distraction right now. So I'm choosing what's beneficial to me to be my distraction. Let me distract myself with something productive and creative and unique, something that's going to uplift and inspire and motivate. But yeah, we got platforms out here. There's pedophiles and faggots on platforms talking about bullshit. That shit gets played. My shit doesn't. This is why I say fuck YouTube all the time. Fuck YouTube. And fuck all the other platforms. And fuck Mark Zuckerberg too. I do not accept your apology, nigga. You motherfucking shadow banned, blocked, deleted, demonetized, had me in and out of Facebook jail. I had to shit. I think I'm on my 3rd Facebook account, 3rd or 4th, during the scamdemic. And then as soon as Trump win, he comes out, I'm sorry everybody for suppressing y'all and fucking y'all over and getting rid of y'all, but the government made me do it. Fuck you. Lift the bans on my Instagram, bitch. I haven't been live in over 4 years on both of my Instagrams. I'm about to delete them shits. But baby, lucky I know some people from school. But at the end of the day, like it's been a minute since I've been over there. So it's like, shit, I don't even know. I don't even know the last video I did. And on Facebook, shit, it's been a minute since I've been over there too. I'm mostly like talking to Phenom through the messenger on the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm mostly just talking through the messenger. Shout out to Phenom for the beats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Phenom. Shout out to Jordan for the last beat I did. Shout out to DJ Graves, DJ Overtime, Live and Learn. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Phenom just sent me some more beats. I'm about to kill it. I'm almost done with my album. I think I got like maybe 2 or 3 more songs. And the motherfucker Hurykane album is done. I think that's 14 albums on this platform. Tell me I'm not hitting y'all with heavy hitters. Shit, I got 14 albums on this bitch. They be like, shit, we got enough songs to motherfucking start a revolution. I mean, y'all got enough songs to have fun during your revolution. because my music is your war music. My music will be the revolutionary soundtrack. But when I'm on the battlefield, my music that I listen to, I'm going down with some rock music, baby. You know, but if I know that it's the end of the road for me, my final song is going to be Leonard Skinner, Free Bird. And I'm going out there with an assault rifle, 6 guns, some grenades, an RPG, some body armor for my last stand. Talking to Vonta through an earpiece. Like, baby, I think it's that time. I'm going to try to come home alive, though. I got enough body armor on. I got my AK. I got some grenades and some bombs. I got some contingency plans. I'm trying to make it home alive, baby. But I'm about to kill everybody out here. Real shit. Why do I got a feeling my chat frozen? My second phone just died again.
So it is giving a time frame that is exactly how we see time frames today, mornings and evening, a full 24-hour cycle of a day. So if you were going to say like 1,000 years one day and try to make it some metaphorical, spiritual thing, then you would have to say that Second Peter, that the writer of that one, which is pseudographical writing in itself, that one is a liar, or is contradicting what every other aspect of the Bible says about it one day. Every time, everything. Even when this guy says, on this day, I will do X, Y, and Z. Does he mean over 1,000 years? Is that one day 1,000 years? Or is it that one day? You see how it just doesn't work. It doesn't facilitate itself. Because what they want to do is escape the facts that we know how old the Earth is through radiometric dating. We know how old rock layers are through uranium dating. We know how old things can be if we use carbon dating up to about 50,000 years. We can't measure the carbon that is still remaining beyond the 50,000 year mark, but we know how old things are thereabout. And of course, all these things are older than 6,000 years, which then invalidates the entire Bible, because this is when this guy claimed that he created the universe that we know of. And their escape is one day is like 1,000 years. So that also means that when they say that we are now living in the end times, because we're living on the 6th day of God.
It's retarded.
The day that he finished his work, and the next 7th day is when he rested. Right? That God has now he's beginning to rest. And so this is why all the evil is in the world today. This is why we got all the trans, this and that, and the LGBTs. And
man, that shit sound like, dude. I understand what Coach got to go through when he hear this shit. Oh my God. Man, that's why the evil in this world, because God is resting. No, nigga, God ain't here. God is dead. And we killed him.
The motherfucker sound retarded. Dude. Oh shit. Yo, that rain is coming down. That rain is definitely coming down. That rain is definitely coming down.
This is why we got the murders and we got the break falling away, because God is resting. He's not involved. Well, he ain't been involved. For the 6th day, he wasn't involved. Because if we are over 6,000 years in existence, then the 6th day, he didn't do shit. He wasn't involved. But according to the 6th day, he was doing stuff. Right? 6th day, he was doing stuff. And you got to think about this. In Genesis 1, it says on the 1st day, he created, let there be light and all that. And it wasn't until the 6th day that he created man. Man, even if you look at your biblical story, man has been in the picture for the last 6,000 years, according to the biblical story. So if man wasn't created until the 6th day, then man should only have been created over the last 1,000 years. Think about it, if that's what you're saying.
And that's why we use critical thinking, common sense, and comprehension skills. Christians just be saying shit just to be saying shit.
Do what he created. Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. He creates man. And if you say 1,000 years is one day to God, then 4,000 BCE, that's year 1. 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, down to 0, and then you got 1, and then we're in the 2. We're finishing up 2,000. So at the 1,000 CE is when Adam and Eve was created. You see how the logic don't logic and the math don't math.
Right.
And this is one of the reasons why we deconstruct from this Bible. Because they twist and turn it and make it fit however they want it to fit. Because it's a whole compilation of books that do not speak in one voice that was all smashed together. So I really want to hear you guys' comments about it. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself. Because your greatness is not negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.
Good journey and vibrations. Now we're going to play some music and we're going to get up out of here. I will come back for an HHN. I probably got to record maybe 1 or 2 clips. I'll be back in a minute. Probably give me about like an hour, probably 30 minutes or an hour. It all depends on how long or short the video is. But we're going to get off into some tracks. You know, we got to play the new Jammy Jams. We're going to play the new jams. Shouts out to everybody. Oh, we got some thunder out there. Thunder. Thundercats. Hoes. So the Thundercat did have hoes. I know the Thundercat had hoes. Thundercats. She had a Thundercat, all right. The reverse grip technique. What? I can't move. What is this? Huh? Where your clothes at? Goodness gracious, for all that's malevolent in this world, I say with all my being, what in the actual fuck? New exclusive. Thank everybody for coming to the Hurykane Night Trappers Church. New and exclusive. More than the fantasy. I'ma call it the fantasy. Hey.
This is more than the fantasy. I bet we travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. No fuck, then we fast asleep. Wake up, she got on top of me. Hey, this is more than the fantasy. I bet we travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. Smoke fuck, then we fast asleep. Wake up, she got on top of me. Hey, let me hit you with this Detroit flow. Shout out the feed, now I'm ready to be so cold. Like a pig, got some girls that is down to fuck. Don't fuck with them lanes, baby, ride with us. We fly as fuck, come through with the freshest fit. Time to step on the scene with the freshest kiss. Got to do another show at the club tonight. Then grab a bag, we go to fuck tonight. Let me take the word up, make it love tonight. Baby, bend that dance over, let me love you right. Can't think construction work about to break your walls. She is so adventurous, we have sex at parks. At the naughty pig, yeah, she can ride the dick. Going up and down like hydraulics and shit. She ain't talking to me, naughty gators getting intense. Where before I come inside, you get a pass and a kiss. This is more than the fantasy. I bet we travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. No fuck, then we fast asleep. Wake up, she got on top of me. Hey, this is more than the fantasy. I bet we travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. Smoking fuck, then we fast asleep. Wake up, she got on top of me. Hey, girl, do the truth, let's chill for a while. Got another spot for us, girl, bet you a smile. About to do some cosplay, then we go do a show. Got a lot of performance chilling on the boat off the coast. Pull up in the Audi, the new Valari. Redhead got his hat to take me to the party. She had some girlfriends, that's a group and army. They took me to the room, we was getting naughty. Baby girl love me, said I'm cool and charming. Thank God, baby girl, you never wrong me. We going overseas, we be doing some things. One day, baby girl, I'm blessing you with a ring. But in between time, no disparaging us. When I get to the room, girl, I'm tearing it up. Then after this session, girl, I'm rolling the blunt. Then I'm going back in, cause I can't get enough. This is more than the fantasy. I bet we travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. No fuck, till we fast asleep. Wake up, she got on top of me. Hey, this is more than the fantasy. I bet we travel the land with me. We making love on the lavish beach. Smoking fuck, till we fast asleep. Wake up, she got on top of me. Hey, hey.
Yeah, Vata. Look up that Audi Nuvolari. You gonna love that car, baby. You say you love Audis, baby. Pull up in the Audi, the Nuvolari. Look that up. It's actually called Nuvolari. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker cold. Vata will love this. Whatever color you want, man. That's what the first lady pulls up in. Pulling up in the Audi, the Nuvolari. Hit her with a new exclusive. Another new exclusive.
Phenom Rogue One Productions.
Enough is enough. Shoot the cops up. Got a bunch of weapons down to tear the block up. Throw a buck, throw them guns up. Tell the damn cops we gon' light they ass up. Enough is enough. Shoot the cops up. Got a bunch of weapons down to tear the block up. Throw a buck, throw them guns up. Tell the damn cops we gon' light they ass up. You can die, motherfucker, die. Shoot between your eyes, call your body parts up. Bake your ass in the pie. Fuck the police, nigga, I ain't scared of the law. Place a bunch of C4 on they motherfucking cars. Everything up, we don't give a fuck. Yeah, you a scared pussy nigga, get about the truck. Time to ride out, hear the rebel shout. Tell the billionaires we coming to their house. Smoking on the ounce, blasting at the fed. Bodies everywhere, leave the motherfuckers dead. Gotta be strategic, rip you into pieces. Send your fucking soul to wherever you believe in. Time to learn your lesson, class is a session. Fuck the police, hit them with some cosmic weapons. Straight to hell of heaven, yeah, you out of luck. I know this verse tore your head up, motherfucker. Enough is enough, shoot the cops up. Got a bunch of weapons that to tear the block up. Throw a buck, throw them guns up. Tell the damn cops we gon' light they ass up. Enough is enough, shoot the cops up. Got a bunch of weapons that to tear the block up. Throw a buck, throw them guns up. Tell the damn cops we gon' light they ass up. You can try, but you will survive. Cause you wanna die. Get a cop since the enemy. This is not a lie. The rise, people not comply. Can't you see the signs? Got a whole bunch of rebels standing on the front line. All the time they be killing us, so we gotta kill them back. This retaliation been a long time coming, Jack. On the attack, like your brains out your fucking hat. Got a cloak drone that will blow you up the fucking neck. Enough is enough. Shoot the cops up. Got a bunch of weapons that to tear the block up. Throw a buck, throw the guns up. Tell the damn cops we gon' light they ass up.
200 great men and women in these police departments, and the other 800,000 police officers that are working in the streets every single day, putting their lives on the line. We are sick and tired of having targets on our back, when all we're trying to do is protect this community and protect our families. Enough is enough. And if you're the ones that are out there spreading the rhetoric that police officers are the enemy, well, just know we've all got your number now. We're going to be keeping track of all of y'all. And we're going to make sure that we hold you accountable every time you stir the pot on our police officers. Enough is enough.
Now it's time to get lawfy. Shout out to everybody at Hurykane tonight, Trapped Church. We gonna probably play 2 more songs after this. We reached the 2-hour mark. We gonna come back for an HHN. Y'all stick around.
Baby girl, let's get lost in this. Let's vibe to this offy mix. We can talk and kiss. Hey, love under stars and shit. This a night you would never forget. Hey. Baby girl, let's get lost in this. Let's vibe to this offy mix. We can talk and kiss. Make love under stars and shit. This a night you would never forget. Hey. This that lofty mix, yeah, I got another hip hop hit. Me and baby girl vibe to the beat, yeah, she love this mix. Let's kick back and smoke real quick. Then go to the bedroom, baby, making love all night. Get it up, she gon' rock it tonight. Put the key in your ignition, start the engine, yeah, I'm zooming tonight. Slow it down for the cruising line, hey. Woo. Yeah, the mood is right. I know you wanna groove tonight, so let's move tonight. Overseas in the Philippines, take a walk on the beach and feel the breeze. Feel walking through my mind in the field of dreams. You my love, you my life, you my everything. One day, baby girl, you will get a ring. You, music, and the weed is all I need. Hey. Baby girl, let's get lost in this. Let's vibe to this offy mix. We can talk and kiss. Hey, love under stars and shit. This a night you would never forget. Hey. Baby girl, let's get lost in this. Let's vibe to this offy mix. We can talk and kiss. Make love under stars and shit. This a night you would never forget. Hey. This that cruising music, baby girl, you the truth, and you so amusing, no confusion, girl loves me for real. Look me and my guys, tell me how you feel. Time to chill, chillin' behind the wheel. Took her to the back seat, now it's time for thrills. Full thrusters, baby girl love the stroke. After that we smoke weed, girl it's time to flow. No other female can hold a candle to you. Just got the reservation, then it's dinner for two. These other females, they put me through loops. Only you recognize the real shit that I do. So we on the battlefield like Bonnie and Clyde. Me and you against the world, that's a hell of a ride. We flying like stars, they singing to shine. Yeah, the lovers in the air and they singing the signs. Baby girl, let's get lost in this. Let's vibe to this offy mix. We can talk and kiss. Make love under stars and shit. This a night you would never forget. Hey. Baby girl, let's get lost in this. Let's vibe to this offy mix. We can talk and kiss. Make love under stars and shit. This a night you would never forget. Hey.
Hurykane and Night Trap this touch. What's that laid back hip hop shit? We know, going to my bag. You know I gotta play this for you, Vonta, before we ride on out. 2 more tracks. Every time I hear this song, I see your video, Vonta. That redhead goddess with the lens flares and the sun over the land. I love that shit. Cinematic. It's a cinematic masterpiece.
This the breath of the ancestors. With this time, my hawk, you get your head severed. Creep up in the building, get the fair records. My Beretta was gold plated with the suppressor. Feel the pressure of heavy rates, nothing lesser. I'm the god of storms, I control the weather. So clever, you fools should know better. When I come through better until the storm shelter. Flow better, hip hop is forever. We take the government down, we write no letters. Take hold of the crime, we make the throne better. I turn this whole world into a Coachella. Pick up the pack of the pistols, probably like simple people pack the pistols.
Got one more song after this.
I resemble the revolution, no ancient temples. Haters better watch your tone, or they get dismembered. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone and get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone and get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone.
Much love to my goddess, my first lady, Vonta.
This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone and get your head severed. Cracking bottles overhead to make them wobble. Don't like the TV show, nigga, just change the channel. Genocidal, these lyrics might hold the title. Carry Bibles, my goons, they carry rifle. Very tribal, sometimes we very primal. 8 or 15, I'm killing every rival. They say it's mediocre. Cut you up into pieces and leave your body parts inside your easy sofa. Be the soldier, you see my soldiers, they creeping over. Parkour type shit, you see us sleeping over. Jackie Chan, you understand, you catching hands. Kick your ass through the van, I think you dead, man. Fuck a fizzle, the fragile fickle. Feel like I got a blast as the devil been quicker than anybody, nigga. Split your body apart and throw you in the river. This the revolution, you gotta deal with us. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed.
You're welcome.
This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. Just the breath 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. Just the breath 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. Just the breath 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed.
You already know what it is. We down to the last song. But yeah, we'll come back later for the HHN. We gotta talk about that motherfucking shit that Starmer did. Hashtag Starmer is a wanker. You know we gotta go to the UK with it. And I did say something about the Elon Musk situation. And probably one or two more. I gotta catch something. But yeah, I just gotta pre-record it. So shit, I don't know how long this shit gonna be. 20, about probably an hour and a half. I'm not really sure. But you already know, Vanta, I'll link you good as soon as I start. Yeah. But hope everybody having a cool Sunday, fun day. It's still raining over here in Detroit. It ain't raining heavy as it was like 5 or 10 minutes ago, but it's still raining. And but yeah, about to grab some news and see what's popping. You know, I would do a second sermon, but it ain't really nothing popping. I think I'm way ahead, like on the videos, and plus the videos, like the videos that I want to do, it ain't nothing interesting out right now. So like it would have been a second sermon, I would have had a second service, but it was like it ain't really enough shit out there. And the Mind Shift channel, he ain't really dropped nothing new. Skeptic Gal ain't dropped nothing new. Durante Lamar, his videos is too fucking long. It's like shit. I really gotta probably, like listen to his video, pause it, and break down maybe like a 2 or 3 minute clip each time. I have to probably sit down if I want to do a Durante Lamar video, and I still gotta do a whole sermon talking about Paul using Ray Haggis. It'll be like Ray Haggis the whole church sermon, but you'll be learning about Paul and like how they indoctrinated your mind into believing some bullshit. Ray Haggis is a great motherfucking person that does the deconstruction, because like he was a pastor for over 30 plus years, and like once he found out the truth, he decided to like dedicated his life to giving us truth. Durante Lamar, he's a young ex-pastor, but he give a great intellectual standpoint. He speak eloquently when it comes to dissecting and deconstructing. It's just like perfect to listen to. But we down to the last track. Shout out to everybody coming in late. Y'all might have to watch the playback. Bars. Hope everybody feeling good. This is how we go in, y'all. Much love to my first lady, Vanta. And shouts out to everybody in the congregation of the Hurykane Night Trappers Church.
Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Sipping on this fucking lean. Smoking on the green. Looking clean. Riding through the scene. Feeling like a king. Pop a bean with a bad bitch. I can get between. Make the spleen. Bosses on my dick. Like a trampoline. Hit the scene. Send it to the fiends. Gotta make the green. I'm a hustler. And I got some $1 billion dreams. It's a scene with the Cali chick. Chilling on the beach. Cut her cheeks. Sipping fucking weed. That's my cup of tea. I'm a G till I D.I.E. Show you I'm a beast. Haters weak. You will cease to be. If you fuck with me, got the keys. Going overseas. Feed up with my queen. She's my pocket goddess. Yeah, you fucking know what I mean. Pepper seeds all up in the food. While I'm smoking weed, I believe I'm the only one that you gonna need. Feeling good, baby, yes indeed. Got me feeling free. Baby, rolling up the street. Baby, come and roll with me. Smoking weed, feeling good. See me bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick,
Yeah, y'all around the house, baby.
feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. See me bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. See me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. See me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick.
All I see is Marie Rose action happen.
What's the flow? Fuck it though.
I forgot I made this naughty video.
I don't give a fuck no more. Time for me to
Marie Rose, baby.
You know how it fucking go. Stunting on them fucking hoes. Baby girl, I love control. Now we getting on the boat. Everybody on the floor. Drinking liquor, smoking dope. Girls twerking on the floor. Rolling up another one. Lean in my double cup. Club banging number one. Roll up another blunt. We feeling good. See me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. See me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good.
You know. This is Pastor Kana, the Hurykane, not trapped this church. Much love to my first lady. Thank you for holding it down and lighting up the chat. And shouts out to Jordan. Much love to Monica. Salute to my homeboy from the hood, Chance. What's good? I might have to hit you up Monday, though. Need some more frankincense. I'm gonna need some frankincense Monday. Grab that frankincense because we ain't got no frankincense. You dig? But yeah, I'll be back later. I'm gonna do a HHN. I just gotta grab some clips. So for the time being, get y'all smoke on, get y'all drink on, get y'all eat on, get y'all chill on, and I'll catch y'all in a minute. You already know. I just gotta pre-record some shit. And no, Devontae. I was just thinking about the video I made. Smoking weed, feeling good, and seeing Marie Rose like, oh yeah. Ooh-wee. No, T. Might have to. Never mind. I'm stupid, but yeah. Hope everybody having a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, and cool night. It is like 5:30 over there in the UK now. 5:30 in the UK, 6:30 in the Netherlands, 12:30 in Georgia, 12:30 in Jersey. I think it's 9:30 in Cali. 11:30 in Chicago. Shouts out to everybody in your respective time zones. And this is Hurykane and not trap this church. Well, we gonna ask. We gonna ask some questions. Like, God, why you just don't kill the devil already? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yep, 5:30. Yep, you already know. You know, I think you might be getting a coffee in the next 20 or 30 minutes. First we get naughty, then we get a coffee. Then back to getting naughty because I just drank the Irish coffee from the mean streets of Ireland where chicks say they'll shuck you up for a pot of gold. Raise me gold. I don't know, man. Raise me gold. Someone get this leprechaun killer away from me. Leprechaun in the Hood, Part 3, coming this summer. A man in a race against time, trying to stop the world from crazy shit. What the fuck is going on here? Coming this July, a man in a race against time, fighting aliens and AI robots. Kane, rated R. Coming this summer, a new movie, a romantic comedy starring a man and a woman. They're running from the government and they're fighting their way out. Give it up for coming this Halloween. I'm stupid. Be safe, everybody, and I'll catch y'all in a minute. You already know. I'll let you know about it when I start. Y'all chill for a minute. Give me about shit. I don't know, hours and change. I'm not sure. But in the words of my first lady, just go with the flow. And that's the motto for the whole year. I am going with the flow. And it feels good. So catch y'all in a minute. Peace. It's still raining out there. Rain on me. No. Baby, can you stop the rain from falling? No. Fuck that. How about the Shaq and Biggie? You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain, no, when it starts to fall. In the dollar figure. Yeah, Shaq rapped with Biggie. Y'all go look up that song. Shaq and Biggie did a song together, and they killed that shit. Hold on. Come on, Pastor Kevin, we gotta get on all day. I gotta say this. Speaking of Biggie, I know we all love Tupac to death, right? We all love Tupac. I know we all know the secrets of Tupac, and we saw the Tupac industry hoax. That shit was motherfucking NO. Shouts out to Low Key for doing his Tupac breakdown. That shit was better than all the other Tupac shit I saw. Cause like we made fun of Tupac and we went through the history. But what kind of makes me upset is we masonify Pac, but not Biggie, but yet put them in the same category of like who's better. It's like, yo, we haven't heard from the horse's mouth. They both dead, all right? But why people giving more praise to Pac instead of Biggie? You feel me? Why Biggie can't be alive in Cuba? You know what I'm saying? You know, like why Biggie can't be alive in Cuba? You know, we call Biggie over here in the motherfucking Italy. They got all these hoaxes on Pac. What about Biggie? You know what I'm saying? Biggie only dropped 2 fucking albums. The third album was like a greatest hit, and then we have to wait 10, maybe 15 years to get Biggie duets from Diddy. And then it's like, yo, this is another reason why I say fuck P. Diddy. Because after Tupac died, Tupac kept dropping music. Biggie died, they motherfucking wait 10 years to drop a motherfucking duet. Biggie duets. I'm like, come on and on. Yo. I love hip hop, and Biggie's a phenomenal artist. But goddamn, as much as they was putting out Tupac records, Diddy should have been putting out Biggie records. I don't give a fuck if you gotta find a nigga to sound like the motherfucker. But anyway, I'm just a little, it's like a petty little beef, man. But still though, how come Biggie can't be alive too in Cuba? But yeah. But shouts out to everybody that love hip hop. Shouts out to everybody that love my content, no matter if I'm talking about the deconstructed Christianity with the Sunday service, HHN special report, HHN special stories, fuck the government podcast, Matrix versus reality, my top 15 countdown, and my celebrity reviews, my TV show reviews, and the Cloak and Dagger podcast. Shouts out to my co-host Ocean Dwellum. Hope you're doing all right. The Cloak and Dagger podcast was the shit. And I already said Detroit After Dark. And I think I got a small playlist called Fellas, Don't You Hate It Win, but I need to get back to it. But that's it. I cover all forms of content, and I'm all around. I'm a man of many talents. But I catch y'all on the next one. And much love to my first lady, baby. I'm gonna link you as soon as I get started. And you get your chill on, get your eat on, get your coffee on, and I'll see you in a minute, gorgeous. And shouts out to everybody. Thank y'all for coming to the Hurykane Night Traptist Church, where we gonna ask some questions. We out. Peace. I wish my phone wasn't on that bullshit. I was trying to light the comments up too, but my phone keep cutting off, and it shit have juice. I don't know what the fuck it is. But fuck YouTube, fuck StreamYard, fuck my phone, fuck the bots, fuck the haters. We out. Peace. And if anybody live, I'll probably hit a salute. What up, dude? Because I gotta grab some clips from HHN. So like if anybody live, I'll throw a salute to the chat, hit the like button on the way in, leave a fire emoji, bounce. And so I can get back to this because shit, if I got 4 or 5 days off, just try to get all this shit out as we can and get a little naughty. and lawful. But yeah, we got to talk about Starmer. We got to talk about Elon Musk. And if I find something else, we'll talk about that. But if you find something, Vanta, I'll be gladly to look it up and we'll talk about it because we need to talk about it. Catch you in a minute. Peace.